Before we dive into the unexpected split, let's take a moment to reflect on the picture-perfect love story that captivated the world. George Clooney, one of Hollywood's most eligible bachelors, finally found his match in Amal Alamuddin, a brilliant human rights lawyer from London. Their whirlwind romance seemed like something out of a movie, and it was clear that George had met his match, not just in beauty, but in intellect and passion for justice. Their wedding in Venice in 2014 was a global spectacle. Amal wore a breathtaking off-the-shoulder gown, and George, of course, looked dashing in his classic tux. The couple quickly became known for their powerful dynamic, with Amal standing by her husband's side at international events, while also leading her own incredibly successful career. They were a duo that seemed untouchable, admired by fans and fellow celebrities alike. But, as we all know, things aren't always what they seem on the surface, and now, after nearly a decade of marriage, their fairy tale is reportedly coming to an end. So, what exactly happened? Why did Amal Clooney file for divorce? It all started when rumors began to swirl about tension in the Clooney household. Amal had always been a woman of immense strength and conviction, but recent reports suggest that her marriage to George had hit a rough patch. Sources close to the couple hinted at a growing distance between them, despite their public displays of affection. Then, out of the blue, the news dropped: Amal Clooney had officially filed for divorce. The shockwaves reverberated around the world. George Clooney, who had always been seen as the epitome of charm and stability in his relationship with Amal, was blindsided. In a public statement, his representatives confirmed the news, expressing George's disbelief at the sudden turn of events. But what led to Amal's decision? Amal has always been an incredibly driven woman. She's worked on cases involving international human rights, environmental issues, and the protection of freedom of speech. But with this ambitious career comes a significant amount of time spent away from home, and it's believed that this has been a point of tension in her marriage to George. Sources have claimed that while George was initially supportive of Amal's career, the long hours and constant travel began to take a toll. George, who loves spending time with their two young children, reportedly struggled with the fact that Amal was often away on business or humanitarian missions. This imbalance between her career and family responsibilities might have led to feelings of loneliness and frustration, especially after the couple expanded their family with twins, Ella and Alexander. It's also worth noting that George's own life was drastically different before he married Amal. He was used to a life of freedom, with little obligation other than to his own career and passions. The transition to being a husband and father, combined with his wife's demanding career, may have been more challenging than anyone anticipated. Another factor that seems to have contributed to the divorce is Amal's increasing desire for independence. Amal has always been fiercely independent, and while she loves George, her career and values take precedence. There are reports that, over time, Amal grew tired of the constant media attention surrounding her marriage. The paparazzi, the public's obsession with their relationship, and the pressure to always appear happy and flawless might have caused Amal to question whether this was the life she truly wanted. Her decision to file for divorce could be Amal's way of reclaiming her personal life and privacy, allowing her to focus on her career, her children, and most importantly, herself. She may have felt that her identity was becoming overshadowed by her role as George Clooney's wife, and at this point in her life, she may have felt it was time to step away and prioritize her own future. For George, this decision came as a complete shock. Despite the growing rumors and subtle hints of trouble in paradise, he was reportedly blindsided by Amal's actions. As a man who is known for his charm and romantic gestures, George might have believed that his marriage to Amal was built to last. But in a relationship that had always been filled with power and ambition, the cracks may have only appeared when the pressures of balancing careers, family, and fame became too much to handle. As of now, the details of the divorce are still unclear, but insiders suggest that both George and Amal are committed to ensuring their children remain their top priority. They've always been deeply protective of their twins, and both will likely continue to co-parent amicably. They may even decide to maintain a friendship, as both George and Amal share a deep respect for one another's accomplishments and values. In the end, the divorce between George and Amal Clooney serves as a reminder that even the most glamorous and seemingly perfect relationships can face obstacles that lead to difficult decisions. While no one could have predicted this split, it's clear that both George and Amal are making choices that align with their personal happiness and well-being. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on all things celebrity, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. What do you think about Amal's decision to file for divorce? Do you think George and Amal will remain close friends? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.